Yeah, that's actually a legit cough. Hey everybody, this is Retro Reviews. I'm not gonna be doing too much figure kayfabe, just whatever's on screen is gonna be on screen. So, yeah, in case you could tell, I'm a little sick, and I'm gonna cut today's content, a little short, mainly because of that. And, also this week short due to the grounds that it's, Thanksgiving week here in the States. So, with that said, I do have some leftover retro news I want to get around to talking about that was gonna be character theme, but in case you could hear with my voice, I was not gonna be doing figure form voices for the most of this retro news. So we're gonna stick to the I guess facts of what I have so as far as this one goes. So we got a quick update on most of the rebranding that's been going on Toei over on TV Asani when Super Sentai ends next year after Gojuger. So yes, that is no longer rumor mill and speculation, mainly because of these photos right here, Project Red. So I'm gonna go.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Tough. I guess my Alexa, is it my iWatch? Yeah, I think it was my iWatch being weird. Sorry in advance, tech wise, but getting back on topic. Yeah, sources provided today are from Tokusatsu Network and from an oldie but a goodie here for the channel, JE Fusion for the Red reveal. Most of what will be said is probably already said on these blog posts. That this is most likely just um essentially what we know so far title wise, not really much. Greater heights, yeah, just mostly sub quoting. So again, Hoculus has already covered this, and TG Omega has already covered this, so both of their videos will be in the description down below. Now the big thing I wanted to talk about, which I wish I had enough strength in my voice to be actually psyched about, is that there's going to be a new Metal Hero series, more specifically a new Space Sheriff Gavon series. Now I don't know of the actual original 80s Kenji Oba himself, Space Sheriff Galvan is going to be showing up as well for both of these shows, but that's probably the point. One other bit of rumor mill that was floated around since the start of this whole rebrand initiative is that they want to rename Super Sentai in general as Universe Heroes, opening the door for not just like more Sentai crossovers from previous universes, but also previous Toku that Toei has tried using over the years, specifically throughout the 80s. Obviously, Metal Hero comes to mind among other handful of Toku that hasn't been adapted here in the States or got official releases subs wise. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Ultimately, I think this is a really cool idea. I'm really sorry and saddened that Sentai is ending after Gojuju, but given everything that's been going on with the Goju unicorn situation with Maya and Mamoto, this is probably for the best, but I also wish it didn't come like this as well. So, to close out today's retro news, I'm mainly going to be talking about all the AI-generated potential set leaks that's been going on lately the last couple of weeks. I'm pretty sure New Rockstars has covered it. The reason why I'm sticking to the title card here and not showing those said images is because, one, screw AI as far as my channel goes. I have never used AI, I never will use AI, and given that I'm mostly a vlog-based figure form series, pretty hard to replicate on my end too. Or it's easier than it looks. I'm getting out old, guys. So, from the leaks of that AI generated stuff was potentially stuff that's been mentioned in the casting chair stream, that most of the casting have already got like comic accurate suits, specifically the X-Men side of the cast, of the original Bryan Singer years, of old guard 20th century casting. So again, I don't really know, and I just want to put my whole stamp on it, which was going to be the case until Hassan of Absolute Marvel and DC fame, his personal channel just had to do a big blow-up video explaining that there were some AI-generated videos of what happened to the late comic story. And so this is probably the only card I have today, so go to that for his full context of the situation. I believe Hassan before, first and foremost, of anything as far as the comic community goes. I know it was hard for him to come back to content after comic historian's passing as far as Ben goes. So that being said, yeah, that's kind of how crazy the leaks have been getting lately. Like, as far as like the likes of like decent like MCU leaks that was like at its heyday, like obviously Spider-Man No Way Home come to mind and stuff like that. It's hard to know what is real, what isn't real till probably when Marvel itself and Disney itself finally drops a trailer the rumor for that, also speaking of the trailers, I just want to sidebar before getting into the end cards, is that the new Avatar Fire and Ash show is probably going to be most likely showing the trailer there. So figuring out my Siri watch was the main reason why. Aside, what did you think of today's news? Again, I'm sorry for the low energy. Again, my voice can only contain so much cough in between sessions here, and my desktop trying to restart for random reasons. Yep, tech issues and sore throats are the order of the day as far as this channel goes. So, sticking to the theme, yeah, I honestly hope Project Red becomes something really cool. It just sounds like it's gonna be probably Sheriff on focus, given the art so far. If it is going to be another Metal series, going into that kind of territory. Haven't seen Sheriff on since the next series or whatever I was covering back then. Go to my previous video for that. Also, in general, for the new Space Sheriff series, I know the trademarks were out, and I know like I said, Hawk Achilles and TG Omega probably already cover that, so I'll leave the links down below. And yeah, this is kind of sucky knowing that there's not really true leaks anymore when it comes to Avengers Doomsday. If there is, and I may or may not be wrong on one of the leaks, let me know in the comments down below. I generalized mainly because of spoilers and mainly because I just want to wait for the trailer like everybody else. So with that all being said, I'm still trying to recover from rain sickness. I don't even know anymore. Seasonal colds, long story short. Retro over here going to the end cards to my usual out of context hand here. To sub the channel, hit the notification bell down below. Hype this video if you are a mobile subscriber. And go to the figure form here to my previous shorts, which will be covering the Mighty Nine, hopefully this Friday. The 4th episode just dropped, and I was pretty much had a feeling it was going to be week by week basis instead of the traditional episode drops since Vox Machina. So again, more context on that to my previous review on that. So with that all being said, I gotta nurse this voice up, and until next time, take care, subscribe, happy Thanksgiving if you are my US subscribers, or regular Thursday for international subscribers, and yeah, please no more AI leaks, please, guys. Like, especially on the toku side of things. Like, the last thing I need to see is, like, AI generated art of, like, Kenji Oba like pasta or some weird shit like that.